Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Let's get into it. Cleaning up what remains of Act 5. I'll try to get through the content as quickly as I can for you all, but there is still quite a bit of it. I don't think we really need crazy buffs to get through this. In fact, the way I'm about to do it, I've never done it before. Now that I think about it, so this should be interesting. Tag on this skull reads, Specimen 899, Validia Hadim.
That was easy.
The bladesmith has put his anvil under a spell of the Adjuration School, so that touching it grants a person protection from the heat, something that can often be experienced within this forge. The tags on the skulls are so ancient, the inscriptions on them are totally ineligible. Illegible, rather. Pick this up. The tag on the skull reads, Specimen 820, Gerard Odin. Hey, there's a spirit standing there. I'm sorry. The tag on the skull reads, Specimen 367, Phinnean Dismar. Would you look at that? A failed specimen returns to its maker. Place him on the workbench, Commander. I will examine him and see what can be done with them. No. It's impossible. It's a mistake. Phinnean laughs. Is this a joke? A prank? You all put a tag with my name on some skull and... Ha, yeah, that's a good one. Ha, ha. He bursts into mad, desperate laughter. This is exactly why I only leave their mind on a level that is sufficient for carrying out their orders, to avoid shameful hysterics. This is no prank, 367. That skull is an anchor that stops your soul from departing from Golarion. You've long been dead, remember? Phinnean's cackling turns into strained howls. Evil. That's what I keep telling you, you're a weapon. It's time you admitted that I was right. Finn does not hear you, deafened as he is by his despair. Who would have thought memories could cling to a mind for such a long time? I wanted to forge the perfect sentient weapon that could change form at its owner's command. I found the spiritualist tied to a phantom blade, and this is what came of it. A pitiful, mad creature, no blood rage, no icy wrath. But I will finish my work. Will you give him to me, or must I take him by force? I want to ask a few questions first. Ask, but keep in mind, I am a busy man. All these skulls on the shelves are failed specimens? I wouldn't keep failed trash around. All these skulls are tied to sentient blades that still serve their masters, as far as I know. Otherwise, the skulls would have crumbled to dust. Who are you crafting these weapons for? Who are your masters? I serve the great craft of the weaponsmith. I serve the furnace and the bellows, the anvil and the crucible. I am the bladesmith, and I have no need of other titles. The demon overlords value me and my weapons, and I do accept orders from them at times, but I have no master. I found Phinnean in Kenabris. Did you misplace him or discard him? I sent him with my apprentices for field testing. Unfortunately, the group never came back. Some crusader must have taken it and sold it, and yet the specimen is returned to me, as it was supposed to. Why make a weapon sentient? Why go to such lengths? Not just sentient. A sentient weapon can take whatever shape its owner wills. Even Valexia Valenshinra couldn't reach such heights. This is my triumph over her, and a triumph of weaponsmithing. A triumph? You have broken every law dictated by the world and conscience. You have enslaved my soul. Brainless fool. I give you the highest reward. I made you immortal. When my years catch up with me, I will subject myself to the same ritual, and I will live forever. I've heard enough. Time to hand over the specimen, Commander. I won't hand him over. You'll suffer the same fate as your apprentices. Wait. Please, if you have any respect for me, for what I was, free me. Please. Break my skull and let me go. If I'm not a human anymore, then I shouldn't exist. Evil. Requires Lich mythic path. I won't let you go. but I will improve you. You break the skull, and blue light begins to coalesce around it, drifting upward. You sense Phinnean's soul preparing to escape the weapon, but you forbid it. Your power, the power of the Master of the Dead, holds Phinnean's soul, erasing his personality, leaving nothing but sheer power that will bring you victory. No, please, don't! Soon, Phinnean's screams fade forever. Stop! You are ruining my creation! Oh, interesting. And that's that. Couple of balls. That was pretty cool. Never, well, I've never seen the design for this helmet before. Never dealt with Phinnean that way, so that was actually pretty satisfying. And looks like all of this is stuff to sell. Oh, clear vision. This helmet grants its wearer a +5 bonus on saving throws against the spells of the Illusion School and a +2 insight bonus to AC. Nice, very nice.
We do it my way.
I think it's kind of weird that you find out these skulls are all currently being enslaved, but you don't get the option to try and help any of those people. That you could just identify who they were. Like, shouldn't I be smashing that whole shelf? Ah, the Grandmaster Rod. Maximize and empower spells 3 times a day. Pretty sure it's the best wand in the game.
I'm off.
Okay. Nice and simple. Moving right along. Okay. Did all that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, sure. You know what? We can go ahead and do this now. Deal with cell kind. Close. Nope. Okay. Bum, ba, bum. Bum, 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 bum. No. All right, and I believe all the enemies should have already been cleared out.
I do what I must.
There we go. Captain Selkind reaches for his weapon as he gives a startled cry. Commander, what has the Abyss done to you? He quickly regains his composure, lets go of the hilt, and salutes you. I apologize. I was very rude. I should have said I am happy to see you in good health. Assuming it's true. Why did you leave Dresden? My disagreements with the top brass became insurmountable. I treated our expedition here like a rescue mission from the very beginning. I told them that they were refugees behind enemy lines, full of people who needed our help. Alas, the leadership was only interested in how much Nerosian would pay for the chopped off heads of demons and cultists. After just a few months, they sent their emissaries to try to remove me from command. I don't mind facing a court of my comrades, but who would carry on with my mission? So, I left town and had a little adventure of my own. What are you doing here? Selkhan flexes his fingers, grimacing in pain, digging. I spent the last 3 days shoveling dirt. After they forced me to leave Dresden and the Blackstone Company, I fully devoted myself to archaeological excavations. When you discovered my missing patrol in this area, I had a hunch that I had been moving in the right direction, and I was correct. I bet there's a Sarkorian settlement hiding just beyond this door. I'd like to believe there will be living Sarkorians in there. Unfortunately, I ran into some difficulties and was about to go for help when you showed up. How did you know to look here? It really is simple. There is a mining town called Zasvel, not far from here. According to archived records, the demons raised it. But 14 years after the Worldwound opened, the Sarkorian refugee in Mendev had a strange vision. He was a shaman, and in a trance, his ancestors told him that some of his kinsmen were still alive, waiting to be rescued from the prison of stone. Subsequent genealogical research confirmed that these kinsmen used to live in this town. As for the prison of stone, I think the hint was pretty clear. They sought refuge in the caves below. It looks like you could use some help. That would be very kind of you. I managed to uncover this door, but opening it without any tools is beyond my capabilities. I found a poor fellow buried under the rocks, Kellet, judging by his appearance. If you can help get his body out from under the rubble, I can use it to prove that my theory is correct. Then I will be able to return here on a full-fledged expedition. Push against the rock. Let's not waste time. All together now. I knew I could count on you. We should search the body. Oof. Judging by the stench, it's been here for weeks. Excellent. Let's try to open the door. Who here has played Fallout? A bunch of pale and emaciated humans wearing blue rags look at you with fearful eyes. Their leader is a tall, old man. Who are you? Are you demons? The old man's grip on his pickaxe is strong as he whispers aggrievedly, "Oh, what an abomination! My father was right. The mere sight of a demon is enough to give an honest man shivers. We're no demons, old man. We're crusaders, the sworn enemies of demons." The gray-haired man lowers his weapon and turns to his comrades with obvious doubt. Crusaders? Who are they? Father never told me about them, but if you aren't demons, welcome. The old man makes a serious effort to crack an affable smile. Now tell me, Crusader, or whatever you are, what's happening on the surface? How far away are our forces? When will we be rescued? How soon will Sarkoris beat back the demons? We'll drive the demons away soon, but I have bad news about Sarkoris. It fell over 100 years ago. The old man's face grows dark. So that's how it is then. Sarkoris is no more. Our kinsmen, our clans, our country. Everything's gone. You've brought ill tidings, and many sad songs will be sung around our fire tonight. Who are you? What do you mean, who are you? We live here, you know. This place was called Mineshaft 14 back when they mined iron here. But then after demons poured out of the stinking Worldwound, the miners and local folk hid down here and sealed the door behind them. That's how we survived. We've been waiting for outside help ever since, while 4 generations were born right here in this cave. But our compatriots don't seem to be in a hurry to mount a rescue. The old man's voice rings with bitterness. Amazing! A genuine relic, a culture completely isolated from outside influences. This is what I call unearthing a priceless treasure. Selkhan addresses the old man with passionate interest. Do you know how many years have passed since then? Do you take us for savages? Of course we do. Would have vanished in the Dark Ages if we weren't counting time. Do you know what it feels like when nothing ever changes? When you can't tell the difference between minutes, hours, or days? It's creepy, sonny. So, we take turns keeping track by counting heartbeats. We change every 15,000 pulses. Merg is the one counting now. The old man nods toward a stocky miner right next to him, who looks a bit absent-minded and sometimes moves his lips silently. Have you ever tried to escape? Do we look like people with a death wish? Or do you take us for boulder-brained fools? Everybody knows there's death outside, with stinking demons rampaging all over the place. Suppose we do get out. What next? Where will we go? How will we survive? We've never seen the sun in the sky, so everybody will be blind. We've never felt grass under our feet or smelled breezes wafting from the field. The world would be dangerous and strange. No, we'd rather stay here, where it's safe and where the darkness is our own. How did you even survive here? Words start pouring from the old man's mouth like water from a broken dam. It is clear he has been waiting for the chance to recite his list of woes. We survive solely by the gods' providence. Thank goodness for that. Our existence is tolerable, although things could certainly be better. When our ancestors entered the mineshaft and sealed themselves in, they realized they had nothing but rocks to eat and nothing but dirt to pour down their throats. And so the priests gathered and prayed to the three deities, Iristil, Gazri, and Pelora, beseeching them to protect us. And that night, a stream sprung in the deepest tunnel. Everybody thought they were about to die, that everyone would drown before they even got the chance to starve. But the stream formed a lake, then the water stopped and never rose any higher. Thus, our ancestors got water, fish, and moisture for growing mushrooms in the caves, plus a sign that they had not been forgotten by the gods. The old man spits out a glob of phlegm. And what a sign it was. Have you ever tried subsisting on fish and fungi? Just fish, fungi, each day until the end of your life. Had our ancestors been smart, they would have prayed for the gods to teach them to eat rocks. We have rocks aplenty, all kinds. But no, we do not complain. Instead, we humbly give thanks to our blessed patrons. There is an ancient temple not far from the mine shaft. We call it the Shrine of the Three. Judging by its direction, it's exactly where our spring comes from. Except the foreman falters and grimly stares at the cold rocks underfoot. There's a limit to any miracle. Has some misfortune befallen you? A misfortune? We have a word for this misfortune, but you're too young to hear such obscenities. Our stream has gone bad. The water in it has become foul and rotten, barely fit to drink. The fish in this poison just die, while we waste away from stomach cramps. We had no choice but to send out one of us to scout the shrine. The luckiest one, gods be damned. He was gone for 3 days, then we heard rattling at the door, as if someone was starting to unlock it. A deafening crash followed. The rocks behind the door rumbled, dirt flowed, and then there was silence. We couldn't even unlock the door to see what happened on the other side. One thing was clear. Our lucky guy was dead, and now you've shown up. Mayhap you've been sent by the gods? Do you mind checking what happened at the Shrine of the Three? You're used to moving around in the open, quite unlike us. The brigadier's words betray a hint of jealousy. The captain turns to you and speaks quietly but forcefully. Not helping them would make us criminals in the eyes of humanity and history. I'll deal with your problem. The old man nods gratefully and croaks. That's good, outsider. Do not fail us. We've already had our fair share of suffering. The foreman makes a brief arcane gesture, and you feel a gentle breeze caress your face. Warding spells protect the shrine, but they will not harm you as long as you bear my mark. I want to know more about the Shrine of the Three. Our ancestors visited the shrine to pay to the three gods who look after our people. Legends say that before the shrine was dedicated to Iristil, Pelora, and Gazra, it was associated with an older set of gods whose names are now forgotten. It is said that they went into exile, to worlds outside our own, beyond our knowledge. When demons spewed forth from the Worldwound, the god callers who safeguarded that place squared off against them and lost. The very last of them sealed the shrine, fled its protection, and joined a group of his frightened kinsmen who looked for refuge. It was my father, the last god caller in our family. I have heard so much about this sacred tradition. God callers would contact the lesser deities of Sarkoris, clan gods, and sometimes even patrons of individual families. Many scholars even believe them to be not deities proper, but powerful spirits from the entourage of real gods. The captain notices the foreman's scathing glare, then immediately corrects himself. But that mistake is doubtlessly caused by lack of truthful knowledge about Sarkoris and his culture. I have some questions about how you survived down here. The old man adjusts the blue rags on his shoulder, then nods regally. Ask away, if you're that curious. I am the foreman, and I speak for all of the mine shaft. Tell me more about this place. Foreman's voice is filled with a mixture of pride and bitterness. The mine shaft is our home. It's a large and glorious mine, except nobody ever expected humans to dwell here. The top passages were exhausted ages ago, and we used this space to build our homes. Down below is the Great Hall, where our clan gathers to discuss matters of importance, listen to stories, and cook our food. There's a crack in the rocks that sucks out the smoke and allows fresh air to trickle in. The small tunnels run deep. There's very damp and good for all kinds of mushrooms. There's a lake at the very bottom. They say our ancestors used to fish using bait, bugs, and worms, that kind of thing. While we spear our food, we dive into the deep and stab fish with a pointy stick. Our home is a harsh mistress. It wasn't built for men, it was built for work. But what can we do? What are those clothes you're wearing? They're mining overalls. What do you expect us to make new clothes from? Fish scales? These garments were worn by our forefathers, and they are the only thing from the surface that we have left. We patch them up the best we can, but they get threadbare anyway. We'll be walking stark naked in a generation or two, like kobolds or some other beast. But that's all right as long as our descendants keep counting time so we don't turn wild. If we forget time, we'll become animals, grow fangs and eyes big as saucers. Then we'll devour one another. The old man grimaces. What's your name? I was named Jerosin at birth, but the last 24 years people have simply called me Foreman. It started in the times of my father, and the eldest dweller of the mine has been called Foreman ever since. The old man strokes his hair. My father was a great man, a pious priest, a leader, and a god caller. Alas, he cannot teach me to call the gods, and he carried his knowledge with him to the grave. But my family still honors his memory. You satisfied my curiosity. The old man gives you a dignified nod. I have to go. Since you are not a demon, go, and make sure to wear a hat or the sun will burn your head. The old man delivers his parting words with earnestness, as if he really believes you are in serious danger. With your permission, I would like to stay with these people. I can't wait to look. I must ensure that the inhabitants of the mine are in no danger now that we've unleashed it. Alright, mine shaft. Dweller. Let's clear this place out. I don't remember if there's anything interesting here. It's just a potion.
I'm gone.
There. That's all stuff to sell. Technically, we don't really need any more money since the Crusade is almost over. But I'm wondering if there are still some really nice items I can pick up. My Lich needs some headgear badly. If nothing else, because I don't think I have anything in the store that I could just buy back that I can put on his head. Since I did not know that I would not in the end need the headpiece, so I hadn't been hanging on to any other ones that might have been good. Down here. This. This. I'm also honestly a little bit worried about Storyteller. We haven't been coming across any. He was a good druid, deeply spiritual, may he rest in peace. Always was good with nature, even grew a tree out of his head. The grave looks very fresh, but the tree growing from it is surprisingly mature and tall. I feel like we haven't come across any elven notes. The water from the underground well is covered by a thin, oily film, and it reeks of rot.
I'm off.
So, Definitely gotta admit, that's a little concerning to me. Why haven't his notes been popping up at all? I don't know. You know, I probably should do a video on that sooner or later. Like, where are all the notes? Did we really get through the whole group? All of you all failed your perception checks just now? Where's Delamere? Delamere failed first. God dog it. Okay. Maybe he'll let me try it again when I come back. And now we're on the other side. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with this mystery. Boom, 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 boom. You know, you... Really? It won't let me bring you closer? Alright, that's how it is. Alright, let's head to the shrine. See, I'm about getting this replaced. Path is unknown, of course. And does that mean? Yes, it does mean. We're ready again. Oh, hey, look at that. Hunting down immunity is finished. The fate of the face stealer's mask. Interesting. Still can't do anything with that. I'm not gonna bother doing anything with that. It's fine. Let's go back here. Expendables. Hey, they're ready. Oh, but it's gonna be a while before we can start clearing up things again. All right, you're just moving. Really? Come on then. Are we? Yep, we're on the right thing for right now. No, 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 don't you dare.
The art of killing is so diverse these
He
days.
sure was about to
One life
light
is
himself
not
up
enough to
again.
master them all.
Hey. And of course, are you serious? 2 demon armies? My scouting party is a level 8. What is this? What's in this level 9? Scouting party should be able to take them. And then Expendables will have to deal with this other one. Where are you? Are you back where we came from? You sure are. Annoying. Alright. Nothing we can do about it for now, though. Oh, look at that. What is this? You move over. Can you? Yeah, there we go. Put all the trash together. You can chill there, right? Yeah, we'll chill there. And then you can chill there. Cool. In fact, no, you why? Here. Y'all can all be great together. Excellent. There you go. Alright, alright, expendables still aren't ready. We just... Oh, there we go. Boom. And, yeah, we'll search. Why am I not getting Hell Knights? Where's my... I was about to say, where the signifiers at? He's 89,000. some of these guys as well. And yeah, we got 2 million. That's plenty. What did I just do? Did I buy the wrong thing? There we go. And go up here, go up here, go up here. And add some more to you, add some more to you, add some more to you. Excellent. Boom, 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 boom. And, I think we're missing some spell slots, but I think we should have enough where you could just go ahead and go and take care of this. Shouldn't need an actual rest. All right, let me buff up real quick. Okay. We're properly buffed now. I really hate this section. I think we've met before. It's a shame that this time we meet not in a tavern, but on the field of battle. A shame for you, of course. You used to look more ordinary. Judging by your new appearance, Mendez Crusaders did decide to add something new to their method of warfare after all. This is amusing, if nothing else. Who are you? I am Indarah, an authoritative researcher in the field of... Why am I telling you this? I am the person who's going to kill you. Do you worship demons? No, they are my allies. I offered them a deal, and they were sufficiently surprised to let me demonstrate my skills. After I planned and flawlessly executed an operation to destroy the Blackstone Company patrol, my new colleagues were forced to admit that they could use my services as a tactical leader. Why did you come here? It was you who brought me here, or your mercenaries to be precise. As the wise Sarkoris would say, the seventh rule of tactics is to translate your schemes into action with one hand as you distract your foes with the other. We noticed that Blackstone Company patrols were scouring the area, so we set up an ambush and interrogated the prisoners we captured. They babbled about a hidden Sarkorian refuge not far from here. We never found it, though. My newfound allies offered a wide range of ideas from, let's ground these mountains into dust, to, humans be damned, let's get out of here. But I came up with a better plan. If these people still live, they must have a source of food and fresh water. We used magic to discover an underground stream that runs from this temple. By defiling it and poisoning its water, we managed to lay siege to the Sarkorian refuge without even knowing where it is. A brilliant plan, isn't it? Is there any way I could convince you that you've made a mistake by consorting with demons? Indarah shrugs dispassionately. You may try, but you're unlikely to succeed. I have weighed all of the available options and decided that these demons would be the optimal helpers in my current situation. It pains me to admit, but I've grown disillusioned with the last war of Jiska. Even that legendary conflict fails to meet my high standards. It's obvious that Golarion cannot satisfy my needs, so I wish to move to a more fitting place. The Abyss consists of countless realms embroiled in endless conflict, so there must be at least one that will suit my requirements. The demons grin viciously, exchange glances, and cast bloodthirsty looks at the back of Indarah's head. These demons will deceive you and kill you once you outlive your usefulness. Of course, I have accounted for such an eventuality. Should that happen, I will destroy them all and resort to my backup plan. Among the surviving Sarkorians, whose lives I practically hold in my hands, there should be at least several practitioners of a peculiar magic tradition, the God Callers. I will make them call upon the higher powers and transport me to whichever abyssal realm I deem appropriate. Otherwise, I will completely cut off their water supply and let them die of thirst. The demons' vile grins fade. They look at each other with uncertainty. What kind of place are you seeking? I long to see a world where weapons are so perfect that crude contests of might have become pointless. Imagine a war where every single soldier, without exception, possesses a crushing might that no armor can deflect. A war where the outcome depends entirely on tactics, flexibility, concealing yourself and your true intentions, or displaying superior planning and intellect. Indarah rolls her eyes. I have grown tired of watching soldiers compete over whose axe strikes the hardest and whose shield holds the longest. Magicians argue about whose magical axe strikes the hardest and whose magical shield holds the longest. The smart ones still lose to muscle-bound brutes, to people with better armor enchantments, and to spellcasters with higher level spells. It all boils down to savage strength, completely invalidating any creative approaches. You fail to account for something. There isn't a single god caller among the surviving Sarkorians. They have lost that ancient practice. I see. This certainly narrows down my corridor of opportunity. But what is my alternative? I fail to see one. Knowledge world. Have you ever heard of the Grand Duchy of Alkenstar? They invented something called firearms. They are weapons that kill from a distance, can penetrate any armor, and anyone can use. Ooh, firearms in Pathfinder. You may be right. The idea of journeying to Alkenstar sounds more promising than a plan relying on demons sticking to their word. Even during our first meeting, I thought of you as a worthy opponent in a debate. Unlike certain babacious halfling monks, you've just proven my judgment correct. I propose we consider our conflict a mere misunderstanding. In order to make amends and thank you for the assistance, I will, of course, aid you in slaughtering these simpletons. I suggest using tactical stratagem number... explaining would take longer than dispatching them. Let's just finish them off. One of the demons shrieks furiously. You'll pay for that, wretch. Let's kill her the way she taught us. We'll see what our lousy tactics are worth. I think this is the only portion of the game that forces you to play turn-based. Like, you don't even have an option. I still don't completely understand it, honestly. But I've come to... And this mess is empty. Oh, well. I've just come to the conclusion that going for the switches first is the right thing to do. All right. You know what? It probably makes sense. Oh, you know what I think? Don't they have something about they bar teleporting or something like that? Nope, they don't. I thought I did mass. Did I do mass? I did do mass, but it still only brought me. Oh, well. Well, that's one. And okay. He'll run past. Oh, are you serious? God dog it, I forgot about that. Alright, well. And they're saying the horse doesn't have enough room to get any further? Alright, fine. Yep. She's gonna get hit. It is what it is. Did what just happened to her? God dog it. Oh, okay, she is still there. Okay, cool. I was about to say. I don't think she... Oh, wait. Hey. That helps. Bing. All right. She can't really do anything else. All right, you. Really? They won't let you get past there either? Interesting. Alright. Of course, you. Can you charge? No. Actually, let's just go. Will they not let me do that right now? I wonder. Yep, they will. Okay, cool. I just can't attack. So, it's okay. Alright, and he can't move either. Hey, there we go. Alright, now the Lich. Now, can we hit that from here? Hey, let us do it. Excellent. Okay. So all he can do for now. A couple more people showed up. Excellent. All right, Delamere. And hey, no one else can trip the trap that Kestaglir has already tripped. What is going on with him? They're just completely skipping his turn, apparently. Okay. And she might need to get up on there. You know what? She'll come out here. We'll figure out the rest later. And same with you. Come on out. Hey, go over here. It won't let you. Yeah, it won't let you do that. That's fine. Hey, you can get all the way over here. All right, because he's riding the horse, of course. Hey, look at that. And you got more movement left. Let's go ahead and go this way. Basically, if you leave the traps up, then the enemies are revived after you kill them. So that's why it's important that I go ahead and do all the traps first. And then go ahead and deal with these enemies. Alright, come all the way around here. Different trap triggered. Nothing I can do about that. The Lich is back. Wait, where's the Lich? What in the hell? Oh, okay, cool. This side. And I guess you want to get as close here as possible. That's fine. Come on, that's within. Okay.
Yes.
Nothing more he can do. Okay. Demon moves, enemy moves, enemy moves. Delamere, where are you? So you're, oh. They really like you, huh? We dealt with that. 1, 2. These have already got people in front of them. Lich is pretty close to that one. So I think we don't need to position anyone else around traps. Now it's just time to start handling business. We'll start with you. And Galfrey. Mirror image on both of them. There we go. Hey, look at that. Kestaglir, you just are not have no intention of getting up from there? I mean, damn. Hey. Turn this off.
Interesting.
Boom, boom. And then turn this off. Yep. Travel, and there we go. I think there's only one more trap correct, and then we should finally be finished. Stauden, you're dealing with these. Oh, wait. Nope. 2 more traps. There we go. Excellent. You can't do anything else. Where are you running to? Oh, you're being annoying, of course. No! I dug it. Alright, Delamere. Let's start handling business. Where is she? She's right here. Hey, look at you, standing in view and whatnot. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then Galfrey will move you over here. start dealing with you all just because... Actually, I really want to get to her behind you, but we'll deal with you all first, I guess, since we're right here. Alright, and get a little bonus on my full action. Yeah. Yeah, yep. That's exactly what we'd like to see. And then Stalin, you getting a full action as well, but not nearly as impressive as Char. Just is what it is. And finally, there we go. And yeah, is this? Nah, it's not gonna work. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, are they saying Castiglier's back? Castiglier's back. Wait, or maybe not? Why does it have them all dark and whatnot? Yeah, we're not going that way. We're gonna go around here. Oh, or at least that's what I wanted to do. Oh, okay, you know, it'll let me do that. Are you serious? Are you serious? I couldn't walk around the edge? Ah, god dog it. Alright, yep, she's gonna have to come here. She doesn't have enough. Oh, wait. Should have attacked him. It's alright. Save and throw failed. And he'll deal with you first. Yeah. And we get a full attack against him. Excellent. And stalled in vain. You get a full attack against this guy. Ugh. And the Lich will end this shortly, but first he's got to deal with this guy. 6th level. This is below 6, isn't it? Absolutely. Excellent. How about a little bit more on this side? And there we go. Oh, and there's another one right there. Okay, well, we'll chill out here, I guess. And then, oh, look at you. Oh, no, okay, she's all the way over there. I forgot. This person is dead. Oh, come on. I was about to say, you gonna conceal everything she does? Oh, monster. Will save succeeded. Oh, well. Dispel, but we would need the Lich for that. Oh. This works too. Excellent. So we got 3 more of these people to deal with. Wow, somebody is getting hit up. Stalled in vain. Thought we just did you, but okay. Can we charge? Nope. Can't charge into you. Hey, a little bit of damage. Okay. Boom, boom. And that's that. I don't think we need to add anything else special for this. And that's that. Excellent. Nice. And you're done. Quite done, quite done. She's got on that Thundercaller thing, but I swear I haven't seen a single bolt of lightning come down. I don't think it requires her to be inside, so I'm not sure what the problem is. And there we go with that. And so it is. Indarah scowls at the demon corpses with mild disdain. Either I'm a bad teacher, or these were my most tactically challenged students. In either case, I don't mourn their passing, but I do mildly regret the fact that our acquaintance happened to be so brief. The warrior woman speaks in a candid tone as she looks at you. Most people believe me to be arrogant, but they are mistaken. I simply have very high standards, and my respect is not easily earned. I am impressed by your wisdom and erudition, and your advice could not have come at a more opportune time. I thank you for it, and wish you success in your war. I hope you'll draw a lesson from this. I might. I do enjoy learning. Indarah produces a thin manuscript from her pocket. This is my journal, full of observations on the Crusaders' tactics in the war against the demons. It collects their most typical mistakes, as well as a number of reflections that can improve the efficiency of your troops. Deliver it to your officers. It'll do them a world of good, assuming they are smarter than these idiots. Indarah nods at the demon corpses with disdain. And now I bid you farewell. Should my journey inspire me to write a full treatise, you can expect to receive a signed copy. Whew, so as you can see, that takes forever. This rift is still here? Oh, okay. I'm not going to pay that any mind right now. Nothing I can do about it.
My way.
It looks like demons use this hole to enter the shrine. But yeah, even with a really good party, that thing just takes forever to get through. The altar is covered with profane and insulting inscriptions that have been scratched into its stone surface.
Follow if you dare.
So there we go. The dirty, stagnant water reeks of rot. Man, we didn't get any more I was about to say where there was nobody else we could loot. Wait, is Castiglier back in there? Please don't tell me Castiglier's back in there. He is. You know what? Here. I wonder if... Oh, no, I don't have any more. I dug it. Dimension door. Can I use a dimension door scroll? I don't know. Mass. That worked, but I didn't bring my peoples with me. Alright, fine. Finally. Let's go. That is one disadvantage of not having a cleric. We don't have access to greater restoration.
It's time to act.
Unless maybe there's a form of greater restoration that's specifically for undead that I just don't know about. Alright, and we still okay, nothing we could do for them. Oh wait, what's this? Boom, boom. Oh. Oh hey, the military can do that. Excellent. Take care of that now. Boom. Going. And does this way still make sense? Seems like it. I don't see where else they could be going. Expendables. I was supposed to be going this way. Whoops. Huh. Delaying me. Alright, and what's this? Hey, we Finish with declaring independence. All generals get a +7 in power and a bunch of other stuff. Very nice. Rank up. It's not one of the ones that need a rank up. Let's see. Sarkoris' pen. I'm just making sure there's nothing related to ascending that's needed. Nope. Alright, I guess we'll just do them all one by one then. So what is this? Okay. Studying the crystal one more. Enter. Boom, 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 boom.
My skills are absolute.
Oh, no haste
I
there.
do what I must.
Actually, you've got it, right? Excellent. There we go. Let's go. Where is it? Here we go.
I'm gone.
So have you been to the Shrine of the Three? The water is still just as malodorous as before. Whatever you've done, it did little to help. What the hell? Where are you? Did I miss something I was supposed to do? 6. I have to go. Did I screw this up? I defeated the demons. I clicked on everything that I could, but it didn't count that as investigating or doing anything else. Ah. Joys upon joys. So? Actually, no, because if, well, you know what? Yeah. Mind chat 14. I don't know which one of these. Alright, give me a second. Alright, I went back, clicked on the statue that we already clicked on and read, and for whatever reason, my journal updated. Couldn't tell you why. But we are now being besieged. Oh, but I still can't move yet. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. But before we get back over there, I assume we're going to have to do another fight. Here we go. He'll go this way. Alright, they are not being besieged yet. And then you deal with him. Boom, doo doo. Hey, look at you. Small spiders. Excellent. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, right. I was saving one of my forts so I don't get any sort of message from that. We will continue going about our business. Scouting done. What's this? Studying the unusual crystal is finally done. Logistics reform. A scouting party got caught in a storm in the Worldwound. Alas, the consequences were most dire. Corrupted spirits entered the soldiers' bodies, taking complete control. What should be done with them? Use them in battle. Even though it's chaotic. Adds 1,750 military experience points. The Lich is definitely not performing an exorcism, and he's definitely not going to waste perfectly good corpses. Or possessed bodies, rather. The baleful spirits that have enslaved the soldiers' bodies will gladly charge into any battle, although it seems unlikely that they will be careful with their garments made of flesh and blood. Still, having possessed warriors will prove useful in a fight. And yep, we got 3 people working. Let's continue on. Are you serious? Come on, man. Oh, snap. Well, Oh, isn't that nice? Handle business. Let's go. Especially if they're going to stand around. Come on now. What y'all think this is?
I'm gone.
All right. Fort Sinister Mansion has been besieged. Closed. Can we get to it yet? Nope. So, I'm not going to worry about it for now. Old Sarkoris Mines. Boom. Ba-da-ba-bam. Bum, 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 bum. Now let's go back, see if we actually have some dialogue we can use this time. I have bad news. The Shrine of the Three has been defiled by demons. The foreman considers your words and gives a decisive nod. So things are really bad then. Oh well. We'll teach ourselves new ways to survive. It's not like we had it easy before, so we will get used to it. No fish? We were sick of fish anyway. The water stinks? Well, it's there for drinking, not sniffing. And if our guts twist, so be it. Nobody's died of cramps yet. Thank you, outsider, for trying to help. We'll make it somehow, don't you worry. There will be a reward for you, and then you'll leave. After you do, we'll close our little door and cover it with rocks just to make sure. We don't want the demons from the Worldwound to come knocking, do we? Selkine shakes his head, frowning. I am sorry, friends, but it's only going to get worse. You'll have to abandon the mine and look for a new home. You won't last long here. Lord Nature 40, this is a bad idea. The tainted water will rot your insides. A slow and painful death awaits you. Will it? Are you a healer or are you just trying to spook me? We aren't weaklings. We've lived in this mine shaft for 100 years and still haven't perished yet. Whatever poison they used, we're going to digest it and end up as hale and hearty as ever. Stop huddling in the dark. Don't you want to feel the warmth of the sun, see a sunset, or enjoy an apple, if nothing else? You may be right. Maybe we should stop burying ourselves in this rocky tomb. We may be safer this way, but to the rest of the world, we might as well be dead. Whether we live or die, what difference does it make to everyone else? Maybe it's time for us to go, not for ourselves, but for our children's sake. The foreman casts a forlorn gaze over the mine and says quietly, Thank you, home. Forgive me for berating you when I could bear the dampness and the dark no more. We're all alive thanks to you, after all, and we'll remember that. The old man turns to you and almost begs. Selkine says you lead these crusaders of yours. Can you do us one last favor? Send your people here and let them mine. There are many veins of good ore down here. You won't regret it even a little bit, and my home won't be lonely. My heart aches as if we are leaving while our ancestors are staying behind. Tears glisten in the old man's colorless eyes. I guess it's time we said our goodbyes too. Selkine sounds genuinely touched. I will go with these people, so they have at least some chance of survival. Foreman, I would advise against taking Selkine with you. He has already abandoned his brothers-in-arms once before. The foreman looks over his shoulder and quickly nods. We'll do as you advise. He's an outsider, you know him well. Let him go wherever he will. We have no use for traitors. Selkine grows pale and purses his lips. You don't want me with you? I'll leave, but I won't go far. I'll be keeping an eye on you, and should trouble come, I will help. You don't realize how precious you are for Golarion, and I won't let you fade into the night. Without saying goodbye, the captain marches toward the mouth of the cave, stomping his feet on the rock floor. Oh. Hey, and did they kick you out the cave, huh? So I don't get to go back downstairs? I probably could go back over there, but whatever. Whatever's down there behind that persuasion check is probably not all that great. All right. Another quest done. I I don't want to leave this undone. What's next? Laughing Caves, I believe. Yep, Laughing Caves. We'll deal with that. Dun, dun, dun. Still not. There we go. I was about to say, you can't tell me I went all that way and I still can't get my citadel back. Okay, he's got fireball. Let's use it. Boom. Oh, that's right. We got that nice boost of power from the decree that just finished. And, ooh, look at that. Level up. Recovery. Nah, that's not as big a deal. Arcane magic. Let's do that. And, look, you got some friends. You got some friends, but you can't hire them. So, it is what it is. We'll probably never use these guys, but I'm going to have them travel here just the same. Boom, boom, boom. And these guys can sit over here. And you can continue over here. Almost there. Excellent. Beautiful. Actually, we'll go ahead and bring these folks over to you. And you go here. You go here. And you go here. All together now. And you can head back to Dresden. Sit and wait in case there are any other problems. Excellent. And then what's going on here? Rank up has been completed. Decrees. I know we got plenty of them. Northern Lights. We'll start with that. Yeah, that's 20 days to resolve. Let them deal with that for a little while. Okay, and excellent. Hope all of you have enjoyed the video today. If you did, please leave me a like down below, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.